Many children in Ethiopia, especially those in rural parts, have little access to proper schools and education. In some places, not even a tree. Although building schools and training teachers are very important and should be given due attention, a parallel method is advised by One Laptop Per Child, a non-profit organization to leverage children themselves by engaging them more directly in their own learning. As a note, a public school in Addis Ababa was selected for the pilot project to test the operational, technical, and educational impact of the laptop in providing high-quality education for a fair, equitable, economically and socially viable society. According to Yosef Abate, ICT manager of the pilot project, the children were very excited about the laptops and performed more than expected.
From the day one, we gave them this machine to operate it by themselves, opening and switching it on, and kind of write their names on the system and trying to find out what the activities are, what the keyboards look like, and all these things they tried by themselves and found out in few minutes.
One laptop per child is a concept. It is an educational project that aims to give children the opportunity to experiment, explore, and express themselves.
The purpose of the laptop is specifically made for education. It's not a minimized form of laptop. It's not a minimized form of a desktop computer size. But it is based on education to give the children more chance to know more by doing some experiments by themselves, by exchanging ideas with their friends. So basically, this project is entirely focused on education.
The children were given training on how to use the laptop for reading, writing, painting, browsing the web, and other activities including e-toys, simulation software, and TamTam, a music composing software.
In 1 week, they knew all the activities, which is an application in some other computers, which is found in this one laptop, in this $100 laptop. In the second week, we continued doing one activity specifically, which is called e-toys, which is based on mathematical and scientific experimentation, and which helps them to do some animations, simulations. Therefore, we gave them a continuous training on this one, and even we did some kind of competition in the middle of the week, which was somehow submitted at the end of the week. And today, we are doing some more sensitive simulation.
Following the 5 weeks training, we asked the students what programs or applications they liked most about the laptop.
I like e-toys most because I can use it to make cartoon films, as we have learned how to make a car move along a path.
I like paint very much and also like the camera on the laptop.
The web link has biology and physics textbooks that I can browse to learn more on the subject.
The teachers at the school recommended that the laptops be provided to all students in the schools as a supplement to their regular education. We asked Yob Werbu, a chemistry teacher at Azenaud, on the impacts the laptops had on the children.
The laptops have an encouraging impact on the children. They are playing while they are learning. We are very happy that the children are given the opportunity. They are also very happy with the training. In fact, some of them are even interested in buying the laptops.
The parents are also happy that their children are selected to receive an opportunity to learn new skills and knowledge. Most of them inquired if the knowledge could be transferred to a bigger machine.
And their families have asked them lots of questions concerning their knowledge, if it can be transferable or extendable to some other knowledge on bigger machines. But we have explained it that this is a special computer system which is specifically made for education for kids, and their knowledge here is somehow related to others, but we do not guarantee them that they can directly extend it to the bigger machines, because this is a special project, a special education project.
Salam's family told us that since she started the training, she has become more interested in computers.
From what she tells us, I have gathered that she is understanding what she is being taught and her knowledge on computers have increased. She is enjoying the training. She is always talking about it with her brothers. We showed that her interest on computers have increased.
Salam's brother noted that her trainings will also benefit her sisters and brothers.
If she gets the opportunity to have a laptop at home, she will be able to share her knowledge with her two younger siblings and her older sister who has no knowledge of computers.
Although the laptops use simple English that was not difficult for the children in the pilot project to understand, there are plans to localize it.
Localization is basically key to the success of the whole program. And localization here would go into two different directions basically. One is regarding the computer itself. So what we already have designed or that we have in stock, let's say, is an Amharic keyboard, for example. But probably the more even critical part will be localization of the content itself. That would mean that we do not only have to provide, of course, the textbooks, for example, in local language, but also the language of the software must be done in the local language. And e-learning tools, as an example, you could take a math tutorial, should be in the local language. Of course, I think we cannot cover 81 languages in Ethiopia. So basically, we would think of the 7 regions and their main languages, and then we would have to start with 1, 2, or maybe 3 languages in the first row.
Moreover, in order to coordinate humanitarian activities, ECBP is working with other humanitarian stakeholders to make need assessments and prioritize activities.
Well, the question is, and how are we going to work together with other organizations like World Food Programme or UNICEF? We're actually at the moment in progress to talk to them. For example, Matt Keller, who's from the World Food Programme, is coming here to Addis on the 25th of June. Tomorrow we invited people from UNICEF to come to this place and have a look. So this is something absolutely we want to do. We want to have different perspectives, different people on board working on the whole project.
It may sound implausible to equip the poorest children with connecting laptops when rich children may not have them.
One idea behind the name of the $100 notebook is that in average, countries in Africa pay $20 for textbooks per year per student. So the design was made for 5 years because 5 times 20 is $100. Basically, that's the minimum what the computer should last. There are some parts that maybe have to be exchanged in the meantime. If something breaks, of course, we need local maintenance to do it. But at least parts like the battery and basically the battery is designed to last for 5 years.